Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick demo on how to glaze. For this demonstration, I'm using my own glazing medium. That's a mixture of half linseed stand oil and half odorless mineral spirits, but you could also use something like liquid as well. Okay, thanks.
For this painting, I am using a dry underpainting that's painted with the flower petals in burnt umber and the leaves and background in a black color. And then I have my photo reference right beside it on my tablet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin using lemon yellow and a little cad red to mix a yellowish orange color. I want it more yellow than orange, but I'm just going to mix those two colors together, and then I will also add in some of my glazing medium that's in that small jar to my right. The colors by themselves are a little transparent, so I won't need a lot of glazing medium, but what you want to do is just dip your brush into your glazing medium, mix it with the color, and then try a little bit on your painting to see how transparent it is. That actually looks pretty good. So I'm just going to start brushing it on my petals. Now see, this is the beauty of glazing right now. It allows us to do an underpainting, and the underpainting comes through and we're just putting a transparent color on top. In this painting, I'm having you guys glaze the whole painting. But other people just use glazing for a part of their painting. It is a very useful tool though, so I wanted you to learn how to do it. So I'm just using that yellow all over my petals, and that I'm going to mix a slightly oranger yellow, or like oranger color. I'm doing that right now, and I'm going to add that to the petals closer to the stem. Now again, I don't have any white in this mixture. It's just mainly cadmium red and some lemon yellow, but you can glaze with any color. It's just, it depends how transparent or opaque your colors are, and then how much glazing medium you mix. I mentioned I don't have white, so I don't have to use a lot of glazing medium. But if you add titanium white into your color mixtures, you'll have to add a ton of the glazing medium. But it will eventually be transparent. Okay, and now I'm going to try to mix a green color. In my picture, the green is almost black. So I'm using Viridian green and alizarin crimson. Totally seems kind of random, but it actually makes a really good strong green color that's almost black. So my mixture is mainly Viridian green with a little alizarin crimson in it. And once again, I just add my mixture to make it transparent. If I don't feel it's transparent enough, I'll just add more of my glazing medium mixture. Okay, and then I'm doing a whole glaze painting, so now I will go and glaze the background as well. When we paint, we always want to make sure we don't focus too much on the object, but we have to think about the whole canvas surface. So I'm mixing, I don't have a black, I'm just using ultramarine blue, alizarin crimson, and burnt umber to mix a black. And I'm still adding in a little of that medium as I go down. I was originally thinking of having black on top and then a slightly brown color on my background. Okay, at this point my glaze is done. So I'm just going to go back. I'm not going to use glazing medium anymore, and I'm just going to adjust the colors that I have. I just use glazing as a middle step. Other people use it for their entire painting. I just use it as a quick way to get color on a painting. So I'm just going back, and I've mixed more of that orange color. This time I've slanted it more towards red, and I'm just adding red in on the petals closest to the stem. When you look at my photo reference, you can see it needs to be a lot warmer. and then maybe in other places as well. Okay, and then I'm going to go back and lighten up the light. So again, I want you guys to understand, we do our underpainting for the first step. We do a color glaze to add color throughout the whole painting. And then your end step should just be touching up the painting, adjusting the colors. And for that, you don't necessarily use a glaze, you just use regular plain paint. So the glaze is only our middle step. So you could even do that in terms of like days you work on this, you know? Because sometimes if the glaze is still wet, it gets kind of tacky and it's kind of not the easiest thing to paint on. But you just want to keep on adjusting the color, just making the small changes you always would, whether this was color or not. The strength of a glaze painting is you can do the drawing, you can do the underpainting, and then add the color. So for people with drawing issues, glaze paintings are really good for them. Okay, and that's the finished painting when it's all done. Thank you, guys.